Welcome to the Dusty Smith Show, episode 85. I'm fucking hyped up. Got a great show for you tonight, as always. Those of you who love the after show, stay tuned. Gonna do a long ass after show tonight. They just put out a new Q documentary on Hulu, and it's different than the other Q documentary. This one, they're basically just doing nothing but interviewing all the Q moonbats. It's pretty interesting. And all the Q people went to IMDb and downvoted it, so it's got really low ratings, but it's actually pretty good. There's 3 episodes, about 45 minutes each, and we're going to be covering that tonight. So fuck yes. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to stay tuned to that. Gonna do the kitty party at the end of the show and then do that shit. So folks, this week I've been watching See? If you've seen that show, it's got Jason Momoa in it. I watched it like the first episode when it first came out, but it didn't take. But decided to give it another shot because it did really good on the reviews. And it's actually pretty good. Jason Momoa does a good job in it. Unlike a lot of his recent stuff, he's pretty decent in it. It's basically about the future and everybody's blind except for a few people who can see. So they like basically have superpowers because they can fucking see. Not a bad show, to be honest with you. So that's what I've been fucking doing. Got a couple super chats already. As always, I read every single super chat. Super chats is the lifeblood of the show. So if you want to immortalize yourself forever and ever on the greatest goddamn show in the history of mankind, then super chat me. Great way to support the show. And Beast Nation 2009 says, Scott Ho, hey yo, chalk another one up for the bad guys. Yeah, I don't know if you heard of this or not, but Scott Hall is apparently a giant piece of shit. They have a documentary type show out on Vice called Dark Side of the Ring. And the last episode was about an infamous plane ride that all the famous WWE wrestlers took where they sexually harassed the flight attendants. And Scott Hall was one of the main ones who sexually harassed the flight attendants. And also Ric Flair went up naked and tried to force the flight attendant to touch his penis and wasn't punished at all because they're all giant fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, so that's amazing. Childhood ruined reality. Of course it always is. And Tony Revondez says, hi Dusty, hi Tony, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. And Ian Schultz, got a new job. Hell yeah. I'm a wage slave again. Congratulations. Woohoo. Here's some money for your flea prevention. I need it. Shit, yeah, I appreciate it. I've been trying to get a little sun on my guns a little bit. Working on it. Not quite as white as it was, but still pretty translucent. So I got a bunch of these different color shirts. These sleeveless hoodies. So we're working on it. Gonna get a little bit tanner as time goes on. And also, patreon.com/Scottcast. There is a link in the description of this video. If you enjoy all the free content I put out, then you should reward me. Because I work hard as shit on this show. I've been really good about making the shows. I've been really good about putting forth great content for you guys. So if you like it, please support the art you like so it doesn't disappear. $1 or $2 a month, it all adds up. And much of the money goes to the Human Society of Mississippi Animal Sanctuary, where I rescue dogs and cats that are about to be euthanized and give them forever homes. And you guys help me spoil them, which dovetails directly into some unboxing we're going to do real quick. A little bit of unboxing today. First, we're going to give a shout out to X-T, Chris Clark, who sent us this, which are individually packed tuna. They're all soft. These cats going to love this shit. Yeah, they're already interested. They're already sniffing around. They're like, oh, what? What's that? Yeah, that's for the kitty party afterwards. You guys are going to get some of this shit. So thank you, X-T, Chris Clark. He also sent this stuff. Party Mix Friskies, hell yeah, you guys, yeah, they're like, we want now, daddy, we want now. No, you have to wait. You have to wait till after the show for the kitty party. And yeah, he sent 2 bags of that. So thank you, X-T, Chris Clark, you're amazing. And also, somebody sent me a bag of cat food. I have not had a bag of cat food in like 2 months because you guys have been so good about helping me feed the cats. Brian C. Lavecchio? Am I pronouncing that right? Brian C. Levicu sent me some cat food. Thank you, Brian. Hero. Cats are absolutely going to enjoy that tonight. And, dude. One more. Somebody with the name of You. Why you? I don't know who this person is, but holy fucking shit. First of all, they sent me this box of greenies for the dogs. This giant box of greenies. You can't see it's green because of the green screen is cutting it out, but it's a giant box of fucking greens. But folks, I did not know that anybody was going to actually do this, but I have a private wish list, and I only had one item on my private wish list, and I'll show it to you. One item on private wish list, this is all the stuff I have to cut overnight, was this badass fucking jacket. $160. And you sent me this jacket in my size. Look at this badass motherfucker. I cannot wait till it gets cold. This is like my dream jacket. I did not know that somebody was actually going to send it, but they did. He sent it to me, yo. I'm gonna take a picture in it as soon as I get a chance, but I did put it on for like 1 minute, 30 seconds, and I was sweating my balls off. This thing is so warm and comfortable and well made. So, oh man, thank you. Thank you, you out there. You know who you are. You are amazing. So, appreciate it. My day has been great so far. Only getting better. So, cool. See what you guys got to say over here. Any more super chats pop up, restart the show. Bill Castle, $5. Thank you, Bill. Jason Ashby. We're SpongeBobbed. The whole operation's underwater. We are kind of fucked a little bit. Iron Schultz, got it. Oh, I read that. All right, cool. Thank you. Dusty about to be fly as hell. Hell yeah, gonna take me some pictures from my thirst traps. You know you want to see it. All right, let's go ahead and kick out the show. Gonna start off with some Trash World. It's gonna be depressing. Prepare your mind, cause Trash World, dumpster fire, hell is Trash World. And gonna start off with this thing I saw on 48 Hours this week. Apparently this happened in 2019, but they just did a show about it on 48 Hours. And good God, this is depressing. Like, I totally understand why women are terrified of dudes. So this is the story of Bianca Devins. Did you guys see this story? Go ahead and load this up over here. Why is this? So a beautiful young girl, right? Let me see, show a picture of her. That's her mom. Where's the picture? There she is. Let's see if, let me skip forward. There she is. There's her pictures, Bianca Devins. There's her friends and whatnot. So basically, she was kind of I guess a wallflower at home, but she's a beautiful girl. She started doing modeling and stuff, so she got on like 4chan and Reddit and started making friends. So she befriended one guy on Reddit that she decided to go out with, I guess. And there she is.
Escape her own mental struggles, what was going on in her head, and escape into, a different world.
So she decides to befriend this one guy and agrees to go out with him, but make sure he knows that it's not exclusive, this guy. Now, I don't know why this girl decided to go out with this guy, but it cost her life. Because they went out a few times. Like I said, she made sure he knew it was not exclusive. And then they were supposed to go to a concert together. They went to concert together. And she invited another guy to come to the concert. And she ended up kissing the other guy at the concert. So when the guy was taking her home, this incel motherfucker, he drove down this road and he had already planned it out. He had like a murder list. And he recorded himself murdering her. And then he posted the pictures on Discord of him murdering this girl. And of course, he claimed he was going to commit suicide afterwards, but he didn't have the goddamn guts to kill himself. He, of course, turned himself in after he murdered this beautiful 18-year-old girl. Just goddamn such fucking trash. So I understand why girls are fucking terrified. And the horrible part is, these trolls on the internet keep sending the picture of the dead girl to her parents to just fuck with her. Because this is what toxic troll culture is on 4chan. It's all about being the most giant piece of fucking shit you can possibly be. The worse of a human being you are, the more you win on 4chan in this troll culture. It's just disgusting. So yeah, this is what toxic troll culture leads to. Another incel murdering a beautiful fucking girl. So just trash as goddamn shit. They should put the guy to death, but they won't do it. So sad story. Horrible. Fuck this goddamn world. And next up on Trash World. This is not that depressing, just more of the dumpster fire of the United States. This went super viral this week. And it's a video of a woman on a guy's car trying to smash his window in with their phone. So he drives off. Wait for the end.
Shit, why all the Oh, this shit. This all the Man, this hella wild. Oh, shit.
Now you driving out. Go get her off there.
Damn.
So this guy gonna follow and try to get a viral video, but spoiler alert, he follows too close.
Oh no,
He too interested in recording it than driving safe.
Live action.
And she dropped her phone now.
Damn, wild bro. Damn, bro. It's on this bitch, bro. Bro, this crazy. Bro, this crazy, bro. Bro, this wow. She hanging on to that.
Yeah. Now he fucked up his own car. Yeah.
My shit up, man.
He fucked up his car more than she fucked up the other guy's car.
New car. On these motherfuckers, man.
Yep. Hunting that viral video, wrecked your car. That's not what you want. Trash world. Somebody asked if I'm pro death penalty. Not usually, but if you film yourself doing it and it's 100% sure, no doubt about it that you did it, then yeah, kill him. I don't give a fuck. Mostly I'm not for the death penalty because it's too easy to convict people wrongly. The judicial system does that all the time. But if you know for a fact somebody did it, I have no problem killing that motherfucker. At all. Fuck that bullshit. And, you guys see this one? God damn it, I'm usually on Jen Psaki's side. This is so depressing. I've been covering it. You know, the United States killed an aid worker claiming he was a terrorist and murdered 7 of his children. Murdered like 10 people total. For nothing. Because we are the bad guys. And they just straight up asked her, hey, you know, we just committed war crimes. We just killed 7 children and a hero aid worker. Is anybody going to be reprimanded or fired? No, of course not. Why would we fire anybody? Oopsie, we murdered a bunch of children, but they hate us for our freedoms, y'all.
And there's an ongoing investigation. Should it be anticipated that someone would be fired, demoted, not promoted, passed over, and held accountable within the military ranks for this?
I think what's important is that the Secretary of Defense and the Chairman and General McKenzie came forward and made very clear that this was they wanted to see this move forward quickly. They wanted to be as transparent as possible. They wanted to learn from what had happened. It's also important to note what the circumstances were here in when this strike was made. This was a scenario where there were direct threats from ISIS-K against our troops who were on the ground in Afghanistan. And that was the scenario where the strike was made. Obviously, it was done in error. And obviously, there was a horrific tragedy that happened. But I'm not going to predict what the impact will be.
Well, I will. Nothing will happen. Nobody will be fired. Nobody will be demoted. Nobody will be even reprimanded because who gives a shit if we oopsie kill a bunch of fucking children? I'm sorry. Joe Biden should be put in prison. People are like, oh, Dusty, if you put presidents in prison for murdering children, hey, it's not on them. It's on their joint chiefs of staff. It's on the military. Nope. The buck stops with the president. We have to hold the chief commander responsible for this shit to make sure it stops. No more child murders from America. We have to stop being the goddamn bad guys. Fuck this bullshit. I'm angry about it. You should too. Everybody should be angry about this shit. Our tax dollars going to murder innocent children. Hell no. Trash world. Fuck this. And guys, don't fight over the... you'll get some at the end of the show. Just relax for a few goddamn minutes. And next up on Trash World, hey, let's have a bunch of sparks fly at this wedding with streamers hanging from the ceiling. What could go wrong? Their first dance. Put out the sparklers, yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, it's catching on fire. Oh, that's not good. Let's just throw a little water up at it. That'll fix it. Don't worry, folks. All under control. Oh, it's not? Oh, yeah. No, it's not. Oh, the whole thing's catching on fire? Yeah, you got streamers hanging down. Bad life decisions. That's not what you want. Suboptimal. Yeah, get the fuck out of there. Yeah, everybody run. That's where you run, people. Don't hang around. Wedding over. Wedding over. That's a bad omen, yo. Yeah, you guys need to move a little quicker. So way to burn the whole place down for some fucking sparklers. Yeah, definitely an oh shit. The fuck? And got what? One more! Oh man, ACAB, prepare your ACAB emojicons. Fuck, this is so angering. This cop is trying to break this guy's arm on purpose. First he points his gun at him, the guy's on the ground. He's not resisting, he's giving up. But what the cop's doing, he's trying to break the guy's arm on purpose in order to get the guy to resist. So that when the guy resists, he can beat him more and claim he's resisting arrest. This is what they do. They hurt you on purpose, so you had no choice but to resist. Obviously, if someone is trying to break your arm, you're gonna fucking resist. So then they can charge you with resisting arrest and justify their abuse of you. You can't reform this, folks. So first he got his gun on the guy.
He pointed his
Yep, right there in his hand, got his gun pointed at the guy. Then he go put it in. The guy's on the ground, both hands behind his back, legs straight out right, not resisting in any way whatsoever.
He's on the ground. With
Look
his
at this
hands
fucking
behind
piece of shit. Watch him.
He pointed his gun right away. You watch the video. Watch.
Look at him. He's trying to break the guy's arm. Look. He's literally trying to break his wrist right now on purpose. Because he wants him to resist so he can beat him more. Now he's trying to get a better hold on his wrist so he can break his wrist. This guy should be under the fucking jail. Fuck everything about these goddamn pigs. Fuck this shit.
I know, but still, he doesn't need to point a gun.
Yep. Can't reform it, folks. Defund the police. The vast majority of the shit they're doing, they should not be doing. Prison. General pop prison. That's what needs to happen to that motherfucker. God damn it. And all right, guys, quit. You'll get it at the end of the show. I promise. They're like, that smells good. We can smell it to the wrapper. And all right, let's check the super chats real quick. Empress of the known universe. Jesus, Dusty, louder. Am I not loud enough? Louder, PS. Love you, Jenna Rude. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I need to? What needs to be louder? Drone strikes must stop. They are evil. Agreed, Ruby Pickles. Thank you. Keeper Lover Dusty might only give you $5 a night. Got to get my credit card balance down for you and the furries. It all adds up. I sure appreciate it, Keeper. Bill Castle, $5. All right, appreciate it. Let's go ahead and move along. Gotta do a little Chud Watch. If you know the song, feel free to sing along, 'cause Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Star Wars, yo. And first up on Chud Watch, I love this, folks. I showed you this on the last show. This is the big new popular thing among Trump supporters, among maggots. Now they're in the bathroom at a ball game.
Fuck Joe Biden! Yeah! Fuck Joe Biden!
Fuck Joe Biden! I love it. This is all they have, folks. This is like Silly Ray Cyrus, how the prophets are pushing people away from religion. All this does is make people hate conservatives, push people away from conservatism. So please keep this up. Go into the bathrooms and shout "fuck Joe Biden" over and over again. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, they had the January 6th, what was it called? Freedom Rally? What it was? Oh, Justice for January 6th. That's what it was called. It was their big rally where they're all going to come down to the Capitol building again and, of course, support the terrorists who try to overthrow our government and install a dictator, because why wouldn't Trump supporters support terrorists that try to overthrow the government and install a dictator? Fascist got a fascist, yo! And like I said on my last show, nobody was going to show up. It was going to be a giant wet fart. And surprisingly, once again, I was 100% correct. Here's Mark Hamill laying down this shit. Yesterday's so-called Justice for January 6th rally was a complete flop. I've seen bigger crowds at meetings of the Star Wars Holiday Special Fan Club. I'm sure you have. 400 people showed up. Like I pointed out to you guys time and time again, the whole MAGA movement, it's a cult of personality. It's 100% based around Trump. Has nothing to do with the actual ideas or conservatism. They all just want to show up to hear Trump say his catchphrases. You know, make America great again. I won the election. Joe Biden sucks. You know, just the same shit over and over again. That's what they want. So they can't really draw crowds based on ideas or anything other than Trump showing up. So, yeah, looks like the Justice for All rally could have been an email. Yep, could have been a large Facebook group or a small Facebook group. That's all that fucking showed up. But luckily, we have a few people we can make fun of from the show. So good to know. So first off, yeah, here's more police showed up.
Police vastly outnumbered protesters around the U.S. Capitol on Saturday at a sparsely attended rally by supporters of people who breached the building on January 6th, trying to overturn former President Donald Trump's election defeat. About 100 to 200 protesters showed up for the Justice for J6 rally.
Even less than I said. I said 400, 100 to 200. Very, very small crowd, which is great. Trumpism is waning. You love to see it, but a couple moonbags. Okay, here's the Justice J6 rally be like, yep, John Travolta from Pulp Fiction. Where everybody at? Just a muddy field. Hello? Hello? Where everybody at, yo? Didn't show up, but here's one guy who has his finger on the pulse of reality, who was at the Justice for January 6th rally.
The more I look at it, the more I see it, it's the mark of the beast. I mean, as simple as that. It's like in Australia, they're like rounding up people and sending them to camps for refusing the shot. I mean, right now, probably 30 to 50% of the American population has already had COVID. COVID runs, viruses run their course every year. Every year we have colds, we have flus, and then by the end of by the spring, the viruses have run their course. We have herd immunity.
This has been going on for 2 years. Why hasn't it run its course yet? This guy is clearly a medical expert. Look how healthy he looks.
And people get on with their lives. I mean, this has been happening as long as people have been. I mean, there's been flus, and every year, you know, the flu kills so many elderly people, and even a handful of...
The flu's basically been wiped out this last year because of masks and social distancing. So, so much for that theory.
Young people, and I mean, there's nothing abnormal about that except that Fauci did actually commission this from a Chinese bioweapon.
Yeah, there has been 700,000 extra deaths that we usually don't have. So, not normal.
Laboratory. So yeah, this was created where they had a Chinese bioweapons laboratory mix some kind of bat and pangolin virus, and then weaponize it to where it could be infecting humans, because originally those viruses can't transmit to humans. A laboratory purpose...
They can. They absolutely can transmit to humans. This dude has no idea what the fuck he's talking about, but pain, god damn it. Prepare to cringe, folks. Cringe warning. Don't injure yourself.
There's maybe, I don't know the specific demographics, but there are maybe 13 to 15% black people in America. But over 2/3 of, for every 3 people, 2 of them are black in prison. Why is that? Why are black people disproportionately arrested? Can you give me that?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Because it's called socialism.
Oh my God, what the fuck? The fuck does socialism have to do with injustice in the justice system? God damn it. Oh my God, I've told you guys the story before, but it reminds me of my mom when I was talking to her about the eviction crisis and how the landlords were kicking everybody out. And she said, do you know what's causing the eviction crisis and all the landlords kicking people out? Marxism. And I was like, what? No, what are you talking about? Marxism? I'm not even a Marxist, but like half their rhetoric is murder all landlords. Free housing for everybody. How the fuck can they possibly be responsible for this? It's just, what are you talking about, Mom? I love you, but shh. Quiet time now, Mom. Love you, but quiet time. God damn it. Just bad. It's bad. And anybody wants to know what an incel is? Oh God, another cringe warning for you. So, man, this guy's gonna, I don't want to defame the guy, but this guy reminds me of the other guy that I talked about first that killed the girl that went out with him. It's exactly what this guy reminds me of. He's like the next version of QAnon. He's QAnon Shaman 2.0. And he wrote a song about Ashley Babbitt, and it's glorious.
She stood against violence, no weapon she held. She stood for liberty up on the hill. They needed a body to come. The coward assassin, he lifted his gun. He'd been given orders that he thought was fun. He picked her at random but flinched as he shot, as she fell to the floor.
Look at his hand shaking. This dude's fucking shaking like a leaf, man.
He turned and ran off. As she struggled to rise, a big thug made her stall. Get down, dog, you said you don't matter at all. As she closed her eyes and her blood stained the hole. Heaven opened wide and she heard its sweet call. As she lay there dying, just one thought she had. Her innocent children asleep in their beds. She prayed those that followed had courage to stand, to save their sweet innocence from evil's hand. So add to your heroes this name of renown, the name Ashley Babbitt, the whole world shall sound. Her name shall now rank with the gallant and brave, who fought like a hero our freedom to save. The traitors still stand yet to this very day.
It's going still.
They shake in their shoes if you dare say her name. But God bless the loved ones whose doom is to grieve. The loss of their families neath tyranny's feet. There
Still
are
going.
many heroes, great heroes of fame. We look to the past and remember their names. Now stand up, my friends, we'll continue the fight. It's up to us now to turn darkness to light. Shall I start over?
No, please do not start over. What the fuck? Like, I feel sorry for that guy. Clearly he has some mental illness or something. A lot of these MAGA followers do, obviously. But good God. Oh, wow, that's next level cringe there. Next level. You guys want to play that again? Let's play it again. Not just kidding. I would do that to you. Just kidding. And and this guy's so tough. He's gonna come over and threaten the guy filming. But the guy points out that he has a man bun, and he's so shook by the guy pointing out his man bun that he can't even form sentences correctly anymore. Watch this loser.
Because we are Americans.
You can do this, I can do this.
We don't just stand here.
We don't just stand here.
Walk all over me.
How about you take that off your face and show me who you are?
So you have a man bun.
I don't give a fuck what I have, man. I got a man bun. You ain't got no balls for America. How about that one?
At least I won.
You think you did? Keep thinking that. You see how many people out here? There's way more throughout the United States.
There's like 100 people out there, dude. The guy said, at least I won. And he's like, you think you did. Keep thinking that. Now he's going to threaten to murder the guy.
Hold on. Do you even own a gun?
I do.
Sweet. You're the easy one to take out.
People still walking around with.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, sweet. You don't own a gun. You're the easy one to take out. We got to murder all y'alls. Gonna kill all y'alls. Can't believe you didn't vote for Trump. Now we got to kill you. Oh my God, so embarrassing. And yeah, I forgot to point this out. Yeah, he's giving me a Christmas Carol energy. Totally nailed the look with this cosplay. Nailed it. And this firefighter showed up. I guess he's a retired captain or something, wearing his dress blues to put forth a conspiracy theory that, oh, it wasn't Trump supporters who attacked the Capitol and tried to overthrow our democracy. It was Antifas. All the Antifas showed up, just disgracing the firefighters union, I guess that's what you call it. And so another hero walks up and just shuts his fucking ass down. First of all, we know it wasn't Antifas. I covered it before it happened, folks. I showed you on the Trump forums that were talking about attacking the Capitol. They were cheering each other on. I even said, if they do it, I'm going to go live and cover it. They did it. I went live and covered it. They've been arrested. We've seen other Facebooks, 100% Trump supporters. We know it had nothing to do with Antifa, but these motherfuckers don't give a shit about reality. So somebody walks up and slaps his ass down. It's beautiful.
January 6th. I mean, you saw the violence, and I mean, is it
So
defense appropriate?
history will prove me wrong that was a false flag. History will reveal that.
Hey, I'm a firefighter too, and this guy's talking pure bullshit. There is no
Get his
question
ass.
that what happened on January 6th is the work of people, supporters of Donald Trump, who decided falsely and without any proof that the 2020 election, I will in a moment, in the 2020 election, that it was fake.
Were you there?
Hold on, big dog.
Were you there?
I was there.
Where?
I was
You were
there.
here on January 6th.
So let the man speak. The man makes a point. I'd love to hear you next.
My name is, by the way, brother, my name is Eric Lamar, Lamar, and I'm a retired firefighter. I would never occur to me to come down here wearing my Class A's.
You're retired?
And
you're entitled to do that.
Huh?
Yeah, as a retiree.
I'm saying that this, what you're seeing right here, folks, is part of the problem. And it's someone, and I almost weep to say this, that is from a highly respected fire department. This guy is a captain. And I have the utmost respect for my brothers and sisters at FDNY, and certainly for someone who not only is a captain, but as you can see, looks the part. And he's coming down here today, and he is spreading lies. Because those people,
Amen.
Trump supporters, decided that because they did not like the election results, that they were going to overthrow the United States government.
Yep.
And they did it when they went on the Capitol grounds, when they forced their way into the building, when they pushed by police officers, and they beat them. They sprayed them with bear mace, hit them with canes and batons, stole their own equipment. And for my brother, a brother public safety person, to come in here and spin another narrative and to do it in uniform, it breaks my heart. And I'll let it go with that.
No, I hope you...
Yep, own that motherfucker. God damn it. Disrespecting firefighters is what you're doing. Take that goddamn uniform off. And, oh, yeah. So this is the organizer of the event, Matt Brainard, who had one security guard who was totally protecting him with his AirPod in his ear. Look how awesome he is with his AirPod. It's security theater, and let's take a look. He got to pretend like he's really talking to somebody with his AirPod in his ear. Let me make it bigger for you.
A little bit of overkill, but look, I respect it. Hey, I'm in the business of community organizing, okay? That's what I am.
What's that?
I'm an America First community organizer, and someday all of you will be too. But setting up and keeping us all safe, that's not
Play
my area of
Montero.
expertise. I really respect the people who came out. The Capitol Police have done a wonderful job
Double tap.
communicating with us, letting us know.
Next song, please. Just so ridiculous. Hilarious. You guys are such fucking fools. Would you guys stop for that for a second? I'll give it to you after the show. I promise. Just relax. And then Ted Koppel going out and interviewing Trump supporters.
One question. It's a serious question, and I know you all will take it seriously. Tell me what you think happened on January 6th at Congress.
They showed truckloads of people that they were bringing in for this.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk went online and bragged about bringing in 2 busloads of people, and then after the riots, he deleted his tweets. Is that what you're talking about?
It was all staged, and that's how that started. They even showed pictures of it on the news about these vehicles coming in with all these BLM people.
We don't even watch news on TV. We don't feel like that we are being told the truth. No. And we find our truth in other ways, and I won't say what those
I
other
won't
ways
say what they
are.
are because it'd be embarrassing if I told you. I get all my information from Facebook groups and memes on the intranets. But I don't trust the news except for Fox News and Newsmax. But everybody else can suck a dick.
But I feel like we're not being told the truth because we're trying to be swayed in a direction that we know is not the right direction.
I won't be offended. I've been a journalist all my life.
We're doomed.
When President Trump talked about the press being the enemy of the people.
They are. And I love President Trump.
I bet you do. We love that man.
I just hope when this airs
It won't show Southerners as a bunch of dumb idiots.
Well, then you should try not to be a bunch of fucking dumb idiots. How is it going to show anything else when that's exactly what the fuck you are?
It's like so many parts of the country do. We have a lot of love in our hearts. We love our country. We love our fellow man.
Well, you don't love the country. You're actually traitors to the country. Now, Southern hospitality is a real thing. They are very nice down here. But you're fucking morons who don't know what the shit you're talking about.
And if the rest of the country felt like that, it would be a better place.
No. If the rest of the country was like you motherfuckers, it would be worse. Too many of them are like you to begin with. God fucking damn it. And Newsmax trying to do a gotcha. You guys see that viral picture where a bunch of MAGAs put their kids in Make America Great Again hats, you know, to try to use their kids as pawn to troll Joe Biden, who was set to take a picture with them. So did you do it? Did you own the libs by trolling Joe Biden, children?
Did Joe Biden say anything about the Trump hat and the T-shirts and all that stuff first? Did he notice?
Girls speak because he talked to them.
Whenever he was talking to us, about the merchandise, he said that he does not care if, he doesn't care if.
Spit it out, kid.
If we don't like him, but he's gonna like us.
Hey, Jana, I'm going to have to go back to you. I'm having a hard time hearing.
Yeah, let me cut you off. Yeah, basically her answer was Joe Biden said he does not care if we don't like him because he still likes us anyway. So, yeah, what an own. God damn it. Quit making Joe Biden look good, Newsmax. And Steven Crowder back at it. I guess he survived his heart surgery. And he's back out being a piece of shit again. Let's have a listen.
Look, do we have to act as though, at least throughout history, people in the military aren't more inherently conservative?
Yes, they're definitely more conservative. Obviously. More bloodthirsty, more warlike, more of a dumbass, more with their faux patriotism, their jingoism. Absolutely. Dipshits in the military, lean conservative. Great point there, Steven Crowder.
Are inherently more freedom-loving Republican, right, who joined the military?
Yeah, not freedom-loving. No, we bomb other countries. We murdered like 1 million Iraqis. That's not freedom whatsoever. Drone striking children, nothing to do with freedom. They are brainwashed into believing that's freedom in some 1984-esque doublethink, if that's what you mean, Steven Crowder.
And this is something else, too. When we're talking about the military, I don't know when it had to become inclusive. I really don't know when it had.
Why do they let darkies in? When do we have to let black people in? When do we stop segregating them? Why do we have to be inclusive? They should just focus on murdering folks, yo. Bring back the 1940s.
Think that this went wrong with women getting the right to vote? What do I mean? Let me explain.
We know what you mean. We know exactly what you mean. Go ahead and explain, but you said it. The problem is women got to vote. Yep, totally.
Whoa. Men didn't have the right to vote unless they were a part of mandatory draft.
Yeah.
Draft. They had to pay taxes.
Yeah, used to couldn't vote unless they were landowners to make sure only the rich could vote. Let's go back to that, huh, Steven Crowder? That was a great time, wasn't it?
Mandatory bucket duty meant you had to show up if there was a fire. If you didn't do these things, you weren't allowed to vote. Voting was a privilege for men. And then women said, well, we want the right to vote. And they said, okay, so part of the draft. And they said, no.
That Rosie the
So I'm just saying people don't understand the history of it. There were expectations with men voting. And my point here is, look, I don't know when we got to this point where we have to include everybody in the military.
Yeah.
I don't know why women aren't technically included in the draft. Still, at this point.
I want everybody who can do the job, right? So this is not like a...
Anyway, just trash. Never gonna get banned for that shit, but they'll ban me for trying to debunk COVID misinformation. That's the double standard YouTube has. Just fucked up, and god damn it. Beyond parody, these fucking chuds. So Megan Rapinoe, soccer player, is wearing I guess a shirt with a star on it and a purse that says "In Gay We Trust," which is much better than "In God We Trust." So of course, chud ass Lauren Southern, the year is 2040. Clothing no longer exists. Humans only dress in virtue signals. Yeah, virtue signals is terrible, aren't they? Yeah, That's all you're about is one virtue signal. America and guns. I want to kowtow to my chud-ass audience I know is going to give me money. So not only do I have 2 AR-15s and an American flag on my head, I have a gun in my holster. Definitely no virtue signaling there, is there, Lauren Southern? And I agree with Lance from the Surfs. Russell Brand has flown under the radar too much for some reason. We need to start attacking Russell Brand. Look at the videos he's putting out. The mainstream media are trying to start a civil war, he says, with a guy who's trying to start a civil war. COVID health, why can't we talk about he's talking about it. The establishment want you dead. Did liberals use feminism to justify Afghan cluster? He dressed like me. Are you disgusted by this? How everyday people were screwed by liberal politics. Joe Rogan and ivermectin. Should COVID be politicized? Like literally it's the right politicizing it. Of course, he's going to blame the left for it. He's just gone full fucking chud. Ridiculous. Gotta slap his ass down. Time to put the spotlight on Russell Brand. And a lot going on here, folks. They have done it again. I started this conspiracy theory I showed you guys 5 weeks ago that we should trick conservatives into getting vaccinated by telling them that liberals actually don't want them to be vaccinated because we want them to die off so we can win elections easier. And Breitbart has posted 2 articles now pushing my conspiracy theory. Here's the second one. The organized left is deliberately putting unvaccinated Trump supporters in an impossible position where they can either not get a life-saving vaccine or can feel like cucks, caving to the ugliest, smuggest bullies in the world. I'm so smug, yo. In other words, I sincerely believe the organized left is doing everything in its power to convince Trump supporters not to get the life-saving Trump vaccine. I'm sorry. But people willing to drone strike 7 children, Trump increased drone striking 450% over Obama, and who are eager to unleash terrorists like Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Oh no, not anti-fascist and Black Lives Matter into our city are sociopaths. The last morality is guided only by that which furthers their fascist agenda. Yeah, fascism is usually characterized by ultra-nationalism. Don't the left love ultra-nationalism? No. And so using reverse psychology to trick Trump supporters not to get a life-saving vaccine to them, a moral good. The more of us who die, the better. So it's working. My dastardly plan is working. Yes. Yes. Reverse psychology, these dipshits. Amazing. And folks, Glenn Greenwald now is directly retweeting Candace Owens. Is it any wonder Jimmy Doorknob keeps platforming this guy? Anybody that says Glenn Greenwald is anything but a right-wing propagandist at this point is full of shit. And yes, there's a reason that Jimmy Dore keeps platforming this guy. They're all in it to fucking gather. It's not even worth playing this clip. Basically, she's saying that, hey, she's kind of insinuating that maybe 9/11 was the government. Because the Patriot Act, which was pushed by Republicans, benefited the government surveillance system. Which, you know, is nothing new. Something that has been said millions of times before. Nothing earth-shattering in any way whatsoever. But of course, Glenn Greenwald, retweet that Candace Owens. Show us who you are. And speaking of Doorknob, did you guys know Doorknob was pushing conspiracy theories about the Las Vegas shooting? Remember when the guy went up to the hotel room and broke the window out and he killed dozens of people by firing semi-automatic weapons at them? Yeah, there's a video of it. Let's watch the video of him pushing conspiracy theories about Las Vegas, because why wouldn't Jimmy Doorknob do this?
This guy bringing all those fucking guns up to his fucking room by himself. Absolutely. You're never going to see that.
Where are all the? I saw a picture. I just saw one picture of his room, so maybe there's more pictures. I hope. I'm sure there are. There's no. I didn't see any shell casings. 1,000 shell casings. Where?
Where are they?
Show me a picture of the shattered glass on the ground.
There
should be a fucking pile of shell casings about 4 feet high. He shot 60 bullets a second for fucking 10 minutes. Are you kidding me?
And they should be pulling bullets out of the asphalt, out of cars, and making sure they're all from the same fucking gun.
The bullets should be. The heat of the projectile should be burned into the carpet because of how hot it was. That you should be able to look at the ground and see that it has been disturbed. It just looks like a hastily.
Well, there's never going to be a real investigation.
Right.
The story's already official.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's video.
It's the establishment. The establishment did it, everybody.
Be scared of the establishment. God damn it, he's such a fucking dipshit. How does anybody support this motherfucker? It's amazing. I mean, I understand why conservatives support him. I understand why Sargon of Akkad supports him. But why would anybody on the left back Jimmy Dore? It just makes no sense whatsoever. Garbage. And folks, this should be in the Beyond Parody section, but I didn't have enough for the Beyond Parody section. This is a campaign ad from Brian Kemp. He got elected as fucking governor after this campaign ad. This is the kind of shit you can put out there and get elected as a governor of a fucking state by conservatives.
Kemp, I'm so conservative, I blow up government spending. I own guns that no one's taking away. My chainsaw's ready to rip up some regulations. I got a big truck, just in case I need to round up criminal illegals and take them home myself. Yep, I just said that. I'm Brian Kemp. If you want a politically incorrect conservative, that's me.
Yep, they elected him. You want a politically incorrect conservative? Elect me. Just goddamn it, you get the government you deserve. You fucking morons. Just beyond fucking goddamn parody. And speaking of which, here's the latest campaign ad by Marjorie Taylor Greene. And yes, this is a threat of violence, but they always have plausible deniability. No, we weren't being violent. We weren't really claiming about shooting people. We were just, doing it as symbolism, yo.
Nancy Pelosi is sneaking the Green New Deal into the $3.5 trillion budget. And in 2022, I'm going to blow away the Democrat socialist agenda.
Yay! Blew up a car! Hooray! Amazing!
Go to the website below and sign up to win my 50 caliber Nancy Pelosi.
You can win her 50 caliber gun, everybody! All you have to do is donate! Conservatives, you want this? Isn't this what you want? Isn't this what you support? Yay, you do! You do! This is you! Depressing. That's my chud watch. Bullshit. Espresso Rat, $5. Thank you, Espresso. Big Al, $2. Lots of code, dead hands. And MAGAville these days. Yep. Darwinism playing itself out in front of us. Jay West, $20. Thank you, Jay. It's really telling. People like Crowder never want more people to vote. They know they can never get most people to agree with them. That's all it's about. Exactly. They have to rule for the minority by disenfranchising voters. That's all they fucking ever do. James Magnum, most people change for the better after a brush with death. Crowder just went back to saying the quiet part out loud. Yeah, he's making the tons of money. He's a giant piece of shit, so he doesn't care about anything other than dollar bill shows. So, of course, that's what he's going to do. James Magnum, new QAnon shaman is like Monty Python character. I know, I feel sorry for the kid, but embarrassing. Roger Yost, $4.99. Thank you, Roger. E! What's up, E? Get your shot. Ashley got hers. That's funny. David George, send in love. Stay classy, Dusty. I will. Thank you, David. Jay West, $50. Oh my God. Super effective. Damn, it is. So far, the super chat. All right, shout out the world. Jay West. Thank you, buddy. All right. To think Georgia could have had Stacey Abrams as governor. Said they picked that buffoon. Yep, they get what they deserve. A lot of them are going to die from that choice. You fucking morons. All right, more super chats, please, if you're able. Now we're going to get into some My Corona. Sing along if you know the words. Chit, 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 My Corona. Hell yeah, nailed it. And first off on My Corona, another one of these stories that's hard to believe. I'll just play you guys the news clip from this. This couple has an immunocompromised child, and they went into a restaurant with their immunocompromised child. And even though they're both vaccinated, they decided to wear a mask to protect their immunocompromised 4-month-old. And they kicked them out for wearing masks, folks. Because America.
First at 10, no masks allowed. It's a policy at a restaurant in Rowlett that led to one family being asked to leave. Our Nicole Nielsen spoke to them and the owner about exactly what happened.
It was last week when Natalie Wester and her husband went to Hang Time, a bar and restaurant in Rowlett, with a few friends, something they say as new parents they don't do often.
If you've ever been new parents and whatnot, having those couple of hours out like once a month or so is so important for your mental health.
They're fully vaccinated, but say they choose to mask up when out to protect their immune-compromised 4-month-old. But once inside,
our waitress came over, sat down next to me and said, so our manager sent us over because I am nicer than he is. And yes, this is very political, but you need to take your mask off.
No masks allowed. It's a policy you don't hear often during the pandemic, but the owner says he considers it part of the dress code.
I spent my money on this business. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this business. And I don't want any masks in here.
Man, I cannot wait to add this motherfucker to my list. It's gonna be glorious. Ooh, I'm just biding my time. And folks, I warned you. Idiots, we're going to listen to Nicki Minaj. Yes, I know they shouldn't. Yes, I know you shouldn't take health advice from Nicki Minaj. But yes, that's what's so dangerous about this fucking idiot using their giant platform to spread COVID misinformation. First, the chuds are latching onto, of course, because I guess they're owning the libs with this. This is at a local football game. Nicki Minaj on the American flag. They're proud to be an American, or at least they know they're free. And then, let's cut this out for now, baby. I'll give it to you at the end of the show. Then Nicki Minaj, fucking idiot fans, literally going out to the front of the CDC building and protesting the CDC because Nicki Minaj told them to. Good God. Beyond fucking parody.
Nicki Minaj said, I'm not born. Nicki Minaj said, I'm not born. Nicki Minaj said, I'm not born. And she said, I'm not going to take your vaccine. You got to know, stupid Matt Dore. Look at the pigs. You know Fauci's lying. 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 You know Fauci's lying.
Once again, COVID hitting the black community hardest, as most pandemics and viral outbreaks do. This is what your actions do, Nicki Minaj. It wasn't, I was just asking questions. Nope, that's not why people had a problem with it. It's because we knew exactly what was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. Don't turn the air conditioner on, cats. I know it's hot in here, but I don't need any help with that. And more of this shit. Here's the, where is it? Down here? Here it is. News footage of this shit. Warning, cringe warning. Restart this, make it full screen, go.
Go ahead, what brings you here? We are here because CDC has been lying to us for so long.
Nicki Minaj fans in Atlanta say they trust her medical advice about the COVID-19 vaccine.
Nicki, the queen of rap, stood up. Nicki, multiple platinum plaques, stood up and said, I'm questioning this vaccine. And we should all question this vaccine.
Fans even showed up to the Center for Disease Control headquarters on Wednesday in Dore Hills to show support for the platinum rapper's latest tweets.
This one is for the boys with the booming system, top down.
Yep, literally trust Nicki Minaj more than the Center for Disease Control. That's the problem. That's why we were speaking out. But no, it's just cancel culture. They're attacking Nicki because of cancel culture. Just shut the fuck up, goddammit. Fucking trash goddamn humans. Fuck. Frustrating. And then government Brian Kemp. Speaking of Brian Kemp, the Republican government we just showed from Georgia went out there and talked about how the AIDS vaccine didn't work when we tried to mandate it. But there's no AIDS vaccine.
So we've had vaccines for measles, for polio, for smallpox, for swine flu. How is this different?
Well, I think it's different in a lot of ways because it's so new. Even though it's very safe, it's very effective. We know that. I believe that. There are people that have doubt that's out there because they haven't been all three fully authorized yet, and then mixed messaging out of the Biden administration. And plus, just like the AIDS vaccine, mandating it didn't work. It only worked when they started educating people why it was a good idea. That's what we need to continue to do.
So you're just making shit up. There's no AIDS vaccine, much less a mandate on it. as your countrymen are dying, as the people in your state are dying, yeah, let's just invent bullshit. Red herrings to throw in the mix. Why not? That way you don't have to take any responsibility for what the fuck you've done. And oh my God, Taint Reeves did a disastrous fucking interview with CNN. Mississippi has the highest per capita COVID deaths in the United States. It's second in the world to Peru, this goddamn state. And listen to this fucking inbred foghorn leghorn motherfucker try to hand wave it away and dismiss it.
They did. Let's talk about what you and the legislature in Mississippi is doing, because I'm sure I don't need to tell you, Mississippi this week became the state with the worst number of coronavirus deaths per capita. In fact, if Mississippi were its own country, you would be second in the world only to Peru in terms of deaths per capita. That's a horrible, horrible, heartbreaking statistic. So with all due respect, Governor, your way is failing. Are you going to try to change anything to change this horrible statistic from what you're doing already? Yeah, well, obviously, in Mississippi, our legislature is a part-time legislature. Sometimes I wonder if in America, if our Congress was part-time, we wouldn't be in a better position.
Oh my God, did you hear that response? After he's told how horrible it is in Mississippi and what he's going to do about it, he declares that the United States Congress should be like the Congress is in Mississippi, who has allowed more deaths to happen than anybody in the world except for Peru. How is this real life? How could that fucking possibly be your answer to the question just asked of you? This is what we elect in Mississippi. Just 1 out of 500 people are dead here, folks. It's crisis time, and this is our elected leader. This. Just God. Fuck.
But let's talk a little bit about better position than Mississippi what? And where we are with the virus. Second worst in the world. I mean, how can you say that? Let's talk about where we are. We did. Let's talk about what.
It's an unbelievable answer. How is that what comes to your fucking brain? And he went on, of course, to blame Joe Biden. Because why would you take any fucking responsibility for what's going on in your own state? No, it's Joe Biden's fault somehow.
Well, the Mississippi legislature has enacted laws, Jake, and again, thanks for having me on today. The Mississippi legislature has enacted laws for many years regarding vaccines of many types. It is unique to kids and their ability to go to our public schools. It's not vaccines mandated in the workplace. But the question here is not about what we do in Mississippi. It's what this president is trying to impose upon the American worker. The president very much wants you and everyone else to believe that this is a fight between politicians. The reality is...
No, he doesn't. What are you talking about? It's conservatives that made this political. It's people like you that made this political. Joe Biden just wants people to get fucking vaccinated so we don't all goddamn die.
This is an attack by the president on hardworking Americans and hardworking Mississippians who he wants to choose between getting a jab in their arm and their ability to feed their families. And I just believe that's a false choice. The president does not have the authority to do this. He knows he doesn't have the authority to do this, in my opinion, but he wants to change the political narrative away from Afghanistan and away from the other issues that are driving his poll numbers into the ground and focus on anything, particularly a political fight, other than those issues.
Yeah, it's him that wants to focus on anything other than the issues, isn't it? It's him that's trying to distract, isn't it? That's the guy changing the subject completely to try to distract from his own fucking incompetence. That's destroying our goddamn state. It's just fuck, man. Oh, man. I don't want to be governor, but I kind of do, but I know I can't win. It's just so depressing. And Laura Loomer, of course, playing the victim, folk. She's out saying, yes, I have COVID. And ironically, I have COVID on Constitution Day. Why is that ironic? The leftist media is loving the fact that I was diagnosed with COVID this week. Their hopes that I die are a clear reminder that the left's growing outrage over supposed increased COVID deaths is all for show and political gain. No, the reason we're laughing is because you specifically said you hope you get COVID. You wish to get it and then you got it. That's why we're fucking giddy, dummy. Because you hoisted yourself on your own petard. Or with your own petard? How does that saying go? Either way, it's because you're stupid. And it's because of the irony. That's why we're loving it. Quit pretending. You stupid. And another sad one, folks. Tucker Carlson literally killing people.
He was getting information that led him to be hesitant on vaccines. Who? I mean, who was he listening to?
He watched some Tucker Carlson videos on YouTube, and some of those videos involved some misinformation about vaccines, and I believe that played a role.
He was getting information that led him to be hesitant.
Read memes on Facebook, shared memes on Facebook, and made the list. You don't want to make the list, folks, but look at all these people at the end of the show. Look, starts here. These are the ones we haven't covered yet. Ends here. Lots of people making the fucking list, and yep, I'm checking it twice. Gonna find out who's vaxxed or dead. And Chris Rock got the big C, yo. Chris Rock got the big C. And, hey guys, I just found out I have COVID. Trust me, you don't want this. Get vaccinated. Yep, get vaccinated. But he was vaccinated apparently, folks. But he got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Apparently he got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is not the greatest. Apparently it's only like 73% effective. And the other vaccines are like 93% effective. So he only got the one jab one. But yeah. Get vaccinated. At least he was kind of being responsible. And he's telling everybody to get vaccinated. So no hit on Chris Rock for that. I guess he's doing the right thing. And all right, let's check the super chats real quick. And we're going to start off with the Caring Too Much section. Dusty, your triceps are looking great. Been working out. Dusty, been working out a little bit. I've been really working out hard. I've been eating better. And trying to beef myself up a little bit. Bing bong! Got a new bing bong emoji. For those of you who are Dust Buddies, hell yeah. Bing bong! Absolutely want that shit. Dusty, your triceps are looking great. Appreciate it. Georgia isn't that far behind Mississippi. Yep. Sorry about that. The goddamn governors are destroying everything. Big Al singing. Dusty making his list. Checking it to the max. Gonna find out who's dead and who's vaxxed. Yeah, who's vaxxed and who's worm food. Said it, Dusty. One of you now. Great job, Dusty. I appreciate it. I'm calling the cops. Karens. And Ali Mario. Those are the Black Hammer Group, not Nicki Minaj fans. They scam a bunch of people to set up a black ethno state. They're basically black Nazis. I mean, they're clearly Nicki Minaj fans. They might be both, but they're shouting Nicki Minaj's name, and they're saying that she has influenced them. So how are you going to say they're not Nicki Minaj fans? You can be two things at once. Thank you, Ali. Cuban lover, Dusty, I feel sorry for you, Mississippi. What a terrible governor. I know, right? Depressing. E says, does this mean there is an AIDS vaccine for the rich? Guess you made for the rich. Nope, there's not. There should be, but there's not. Ali, you retracted it, so I don't think I get the money for that. Beast Nation, don't you love how a bunch of fascists who swore hip-hop, rap isn't music, all of a sudden love Nicki Minaj? Shaking my head. Yeah. You know, most of these people don't know what the fuck Nicki Minaj sings, just like I don't. They don't have a fucking clue. Max Carter, gotta get that MTG 50 caliber armpit sweat. Simping for MTG, so hot with her 50 caliber gun, blowing shit up. Anything else? All right, that's it. More super chats, please, if you're able. Now it's time for a very, I guess it's not too small, a medium-sized Karen segment. Not gonna sing the whole song or anything, but where is the Karen graphic? Right here. Anyway. Why you caring too much, cats? Let me know. Why are they caring too much? Any idea? Mr. Pretty Boy, do you know why they're caring so much? He's like, nope, I know why I'm caring so much about these treats over here. They smell good, Daddy. Hurry up with the kitty party already. So first off, on caring too much. These Karens went into a pizza restaurant and gave the waiter a hard time because they didn't want to wear their mask.
So you're refusing to serve us? Are you refusing to serve us? Yeah, you need the vaccination. So you're going to enforce segregation because we just told you that we're religiously exempt. You told us you had your vaccination card. I never told you any of that. I would never tell you that. I would never tell you that. I would never say that. You have to leave. You don't have to leave. If you have the flyer, that you're supposed to put into your window, right? Okay, go and read it. And you tell me we're not leaving. Well, I'm not leaving. You guys can leave. I'm not leaving. Okay with that? Oh, we don't have our vaccine card, so now the kids can't eat. We can't eat. You guys are okay with that?
Yeah.
This is the America.
Everybody hates you. Fuck off.
Is this the America you want to live in?
Yeah.
No, fuck you. You see? You're not American. That's why you need to get the fuck out of here.
You get outplayed, rats.
All right? Get the fuck out of here. Okay? This is America, and in America, everybody can eat. Everybody can eat in America.
Eat at home.
This is not segregation.
They're telling us that we can't eat here, but yet they didn't ask.
This is America. You need to wake up. This is the kind of country you want to live in? You want to live in this type of country?
This kind of country you want to live in? Learn how to talk, motherfucker. Get out. They can refuse service to people for not wearing masks. Or for wearing masks. They can definitely refuse service to you for not wearing masks. Goes both ways, fuckos. And, you see these Texas people? This came out last week, went semi-viral. Made a fool out of fucking Texas. A bunch of Texas went on Twitter and apologized to these people who attacked a hostess because she asked them to put masks on. Yeah, keep that trash in Texas, you fucking plague rats. Dummy dumbs. And, oh yeah, did you see? There's 2 videos. This guy's saying 3.4 million times. These kids just out skateboarding. And this, oh, tough guy. Gotta threaten them. Gotta show his ass. So cringe. The fuck the dog had to do with it? Take your dog on, old goddamn boomer.
Dog food, you scared my dog. That's what you did. Now get the fuck out of here. I'm not kidding you. I am pissed.
And then it gets worse. He came back. I don't know if this is the next day or shortly thereafter. But look how tough he thinks he is. They would kick his ass. Anybody would beat this old man up. But of course they're not because he's a fucking old man. But look how insecure he is. How much respect he thinks he needs. How badass he wants everybody to believe he is.
Sit. We back. We back. Same guy from last time.
You think I'm joking you?
We back. Yeah. Alright, I'll make this quick.
Who's packing that? Let's make this quick. Hey, stupid, who's packing that? Think I'm fucking with you, pal? Huh? Think I'm fucking with you?
Bro, get it back up. Get away from me,
think I'm
bro.
fucking with
Get
you?
away from me, bro. Back up.
Do something.
I'm not gonna do shit. I'm not bothering you. I didn't say anything to you.
I said get the fuck out of here now.
All right, well, maybe if you asked me nicely, I would. You have to be respectful and respect
Get out of here now.
Be respectful. We're not doing anything right now. We're not annoying you. We're literally just here minding our business. You're the one who
I told you
came
there's
out-
old
You're
people
the one
here.
who came out to us being like, hey, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
how
are
you gonna call me stupid? And How you
I just did it.
So back up, bro.
You want to do something?
I know, I don't want to do shit. Just back the fuck up.
There's 2 of you and 1 of me.
I don't give a We're not fuck. gonna Back do up. We're not doing anything. shit, You're the bro. one annoying us. You're the one annoying us. Stop. We're not doing anything.
You touch
to
with
right
that
now.
again, I'll smack
I'm
you right
not
in the
gonna touch
fucking
you.
mouth.
No, stop. Stop. I'm not doing anything.
So What? pathetic.
You're 17. You better back the Stop. fuck up. I'm 17. You punch me, you're getting arrested. All right?
Really?
Yeah, you're getting arrested.
Well, then you have to prove it, asshole.
It's
Okay,
on
then.
video. They're filming it.
God damn. You're not touching that. That's mine, bro.
You're older than 17, aren't you? Really?
It doesn't matter.
Really?
Yeah, back up,
Do
bro.
it.
I'm not doing shit.
I'm not bro, asshole.
I don't care. Back up, bro.
My name ain't bro.
My name is not stupid. You calling me stupid.
Yo,
Get away. Get away. Bro, back the fuck up.
bro, what is this bro shit?
I don't give a shit. Just back up. Why are you getting in my face?
I just told you why, asshole.
Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here.
I just told you, asshole.
I don't give a
There's
fuck.
people up here, you asshole.
I don't give a shit. You're a fucking dickhead. Get a fucking life.
Way to show your fucking ass, dude. Holy shit, they would beat anybody would beat you up, dude. So insecure. I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. So at first, I didn't think this guy was a Karen. This went super fucking viral. But after hearing the news story about this incident, I do think this guy's a Karen now. So this is a contractor who says he didn't get paid for his work, so he goes back in the building. Apparently a neighbor let him in, or a roommate or something. And he goes in and yells at the person that doesn't have anything to do with it. That's the person he's talking to, somebody that doesn't have anything to do with paying him or not. And he destroys all the work he put in.
No, you don't.
I do understand.
We put weeks into this. Thousands of dollars into this.
I do understand. Sir, please stop. Please stop.
Is somebody gonna pay me?
Sir, I'm just asking you to stop. It's not your house to destroy.
It is my property. This is my property. I have receipts for everything.
Yes, ma'am. I do understand that you have receipts.
So yeah, he beat the shit out of everything.
I'm more than happy to deal with the police. More than happy. More than happy. Let me tell you something. No contractor in the state of Colorado will fix that when they found out I took it back because you refused to pay me. No one.
All right, so at first I was like, okay, I can kind of see that. And now, here's the news story about it. The rest of the story.
We put weeks into this. Thousands of dollars into this.
This video is going viral online. A contractor destroying his own work inside a local home. Police tell 11 News they're trying to find out if what he did is a criminal or a civil matter.
11 News anchor Catherine Silver is talking to the company and the homeowner. Catherine, what are they telling you?
The contractors say the homeowner refused to pay them, so they repossessed the tile shower they did. The homeowner tells me her roommate let the contractors in while she was at work.
Sir, please stop. Please stop.
Is somebody gonna pay me?
It's a contractor confrontation.
Not your house to destroy.
Caught on camera. The moment a man decided to take matters into his own hands after his company says this contract, quote, went sour.
Let me tell you something. No contractor in the state of Colorado will fix that when they found out I took it back because you refused to pay me.
I actually cried about this again. I think it just hit me.
Amber Truckee says she hired Dream Home Remodels of Colorado for some renovation work inside her home in Colorado Springs. All that work now on the floor.
I just kind of shake my head because I'm like, I don't have the words for what happened in this room.
Did you sign a contract at all with them?
Invoices?
Truckee showed us invoices saying she paid more than $3,000 of a $7,500 bill. She says she was waiting to pay it all off until she could make sure she was happy with the work.
For the $3,300 I've already paid, I have now nothing.
The company claims she signed a contract. They refused to give us any paperwork, saying they would not share private information. They released this statement saying, in part, communication broke down and resulted in our company repossessing a tile shower. It has never happened before and is not something that is made regular practice. On Saturday, Truckee was at work when two workers showed up. Her neighbor started recording.
I entered in and I tried to reason with them a little bit.
That's not taking back your stuff.
It is our stuff. This is how we need to take it back.
The damage is done. Drywall in the next room is cracked too.
Came through the bathroom wall.
The homeowner tells me she will take this to court.
Yeah, I imagine so. That guy's going to be out a lot more money. That is not how you handle that situation. Bad life decisions there, Karen. And What is this one?
Alone.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
okay, I don't care.
This is another example of why I understand so much why women are terrified of dudes.
Alone.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please
Yeah,
leave me
you
alone.
want proof that
Please leave me
your
alone.
stepdad's been raping you since you
Leave
were
me
12 years
alone.
old?
Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes and I'll leave you alone.
Oh my God.
Just
It's
give me
too damn early for this shit. Leave me alone.
How do you dress like this? What are you a prostitute? I'm curious.
Sir, please leave.
That's scary. Yeah, just talk to me. Just talk to me. I'll leave you alone. Fuck off. Creepy motherfucker. And of course, he's going to insult her for being a prostitute because, you know, that's a bad sign. That's a sign of a serial killer right there. Run, girl, run. Get the fuck away from that dude. And another Karen, racist Karen. Caught on tape. Here's the fame you ordered, Karen. Wonder where you work at.
The cops. No, stay right here. Don't go nowhere.
No, I'm not going. I'm
calling the cops. I don't care what. You don't take pictures of nobody. That's against the law. That's against the law.
What's
You
the law?
Mexicans are gonna learn your lesson. Keep it up. Keep it up.
What you say
Keep it
about
up.
my paper?
You're
my
a Mexican. You're illegal, and that's against the law.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh,
here
yeah?
at Bank of America. A gentleman here. He's recording me and my kids. I don't know if he's illegal. I don't know if he don't speak English, but this
I
is
do
against the
speak
law,
English.
and I'm telling him, Bank of America here in South Norwalk, where the Chase Bank is and the movie theater. And don't go nowhere. Stay right here, sir.
Of course.
Yeah, his plate number is A. Yeah, I just came out. 4. And he's still recording me. I don't know what's wrong with this person, but that's not normal. It's a black SV Nissan. It's a SUV. My name is Jessica. I am. He's Hispanic, and I don't think he speaks English.
He's literally speaking English to you the whole time.
I do.
Oh, you do? Good. So if you spoke English, you would know what you're doing is against the law, sir.
Why you come and to offend me?
Oh, don't speak to. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, name and shame. I'm sure someone else has already posted who this is, but I don't know. It's up to you guys to figure out. Let's see what this says. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Is this the story you're talking about? Nope, that's not the story. All right, whatever. I'm sure she's probably already been fired already. That's usually what happens. And folks, did you see the anal sex rant from the Schoolboard zombies? This is one for the ages here, folks. She mad because she just wanted a reason to be mad. So she went on the internet, I guess, and found something she found offensive that it's in some book in one of the libraries. And of course, even though they try to pretend to the contrary, like 98% of the books that are banned from schools are banned because of conservatives. It's not the left who hate free speech. It's not the left who are into book burning and banning books. It's always, almost always the right. And here's her thoughts on anal sex.
Bell and then Marge Stone.
All right, well, I'm just thankful that y'all don't have the ability to make a mask mandate. And tonight I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys, or the idea of a Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican. Take her out back, we boys figured, then hand on the, put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School.
Oh, no.
All right, not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in the back of my yard. But according to Wikipedia, cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for anus. The term came into the use in the 1910s in the United States as verb form to cornhole, which came into usage in the 1930s, means to have anal sex.
Awesome.
I do not want my children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I've never had anal sex. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing on education and
This chick really needs to have anal sex.
not public health.
Stone, you're on.
You are supposed to be educating our children. Do not teach them about anal sex.
That escalated quickly. Hilarious. Karens are the gift that keeps on giving. And next up, these kids went to an anti-vax rally and of course got thrown out because they're commies. You teenagers are obviously commies. It's the Red Scare all over. These people have no idea what a commie is, but it's a catch-all.
We're just here at the prison. Back away right now. You don't have to.
They don't. First off, they don't have to back away from anybody. They have just as much right to be out there as you do. And secondly, they're nowhere fucking near you, Karen. Shut the fuck up.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. What are you doing here? We're just here, man. I'm taking pictures of all you guys.
Okay,
You're commies. Get out of here. We're just our First Amendment right. Get out.
We're just here.
Get out of here. You're a commie. Get out. We're not a commie. Yes, you are. We're United States citizens just like you. No, you're not. You're a commie. We're United States citizens just like you. You're a commie. First Amendment right to be here. You're a commie.
I would say it's a good time to leave. Yeah, get out of here.
No,
Aiden, come on.
You're not people that you This is our country. We're doing fine, dude. We're just hanging out. You're gonna push us in the road, man.
Insane.
No.
Later, we can later.
Anyway, chase them off. And while we're on this rally, let's take a closer look at it. All the Karens that are out there. Yep. The Proud Boys are out there doing their white supremacist sign. I know they got a black guy next to them, but he's the token. This is how they make themselves feel better about being racist as shit. And yeah, there's some more of them in their star-spangled banner wear. And I am an ER registered nurse. I am free and sovereign. I wonder where you work. And yep, born to ride for Donald J. Trump. Oh yeah, you born to ride. Definitely not a cult, is it? Imagine being these fucking people. Just depressing. And that's my current section. Hells yeah. Andy and No gave me 20 R's. Look for today's news about Bolsonaro. He's in New York having to eat cheap pizza outside because he can't get inside anywhere since he's not vaccinated. There's a video of Boris Johnson making fun of him for that in his face. All right, I have to check that out. Maybe put that on the next show. All right, no more super chats. So let's go ahead and continue on. More super chats, please. Hit the like button, folks. Least you can do. 943. Hey, we got a good show tonight. I think that's the most we've ever had here. But only 398 likes. So a lot of you suck. So hit the like button. I'm almost up to my 1,000. I don't want to have over 1,000 viewers because that's too famous. So that's scary a little bit. But okay, cool. Hit the like button. And next up, gonna do a little Heroes. I'm gonna bring back the old Hero song from popular request, because we can be heroes for just one day. It's Bob Dylan singing his song, his son, his name Jacob Dylan? I don't know. Cover of Heroes from Billy Idol. Everybody knows Heroes is a song by Billy Idol. And yes, I'm only saying that to drive you guys crazy. So first off on Heroes, a classic song by Billy Idol. Bing Bong is, these heroes from Wilmore Funeral Home driving around their truck that says, "Don't get vaccinated." Yeah, they're making tons of fucking money at Wilmore Funeral Home. So, yeah, do them a favor. Don't get vaccinated, yo. Heroes. And, I shouldn't mind having 1,000 viewers. 1,000 is fine. I just don't want a whole lot more than that because, I'm uncomfortable with like a lot of attention. The more attention you get, it's like more money, more problems, it's like more fame, more problems. There's a certain level of fame that's good, and I'm doing okay. I'm living okay now with the amount of fame I have, but too much more and it's going to start getting annoying just like it did before, and I'm not really interested in that all that much. So we'll see what the fuck happens. And another hero, this little kid, gonna save his best friend, who is his dog. Apparently a dog is chasing his dog, and he's like, fuck no, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to protect my little buddy. So, yeah, he runs in with his dog, tries to throw the dog on the counter, but he misses. So, I missed, sorry dog. Has to pick him up, put him on the counter. Save my buddy. Yeah, save him. That's a good owner. Me and my best friend. Yep. Hero, this kid. Good on you. Love to see it. And one more hero. Did you guys see this hero who stood up and shouted down George Bush about the war crimes he committed? This is what everybody should be doing. This is what fucking Ellen DeGeneres should have been goddamn doing instead of butting up to this war criminal.
Mr. Bush, when are you going to apologize for the million Iraqis that are dead because you lied? You lied about weapons of mass destruction. You lied about connections to 9/11. You lied about Iraq being a threat. You sent me to Iraq. You sent me to Iraq in 2003. My friends are dead. Joshua Castile. You killed people. You lied.
Get his ass. Yep.
A million Iraqis are dead because you lied. My friends are dead because you lied. You need to apologize. Apologize.
He's doing more than apologize and to be held criminally liable for the war crimes he committed. All the presidents do. Fuck this goddamn system. Hero and Coco. That's my hero section. All right, gonna jump into some religious bullshit and finish the show off with some COVID porn. So everybody loves the religious bullshit song. So if you know the words, feel free to sing along. Religious bullshit, religious bullshit, religious bully shit. It's time for religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Note it. For those of you who don't know, that's just, my God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above. I just copied that song. Stole it. Used to cruise around in my BMW when I was rich with the top down playing that Christian song loud as fuck because I was a douchebag. What do you mean was, Dusty? And first off, on religious bullshit, they are not even worried at all about losing their tax exempt status, folks. These Christians, because they know no one is ever going to hold them accountable to it. You guys remember the whole reason churches are supposed to be tax exempt is because they're not supposed to get up there and support one candidate or another. They're not supposed to be political whatsoever. There's supposed to be a separation of church and state, but we've seen it time and time again where they don't really care about that. They get right up there, they say vote for Trump, they say Trump is still the president because they know none of the Christians in the White House and of all the Christians who are in all the highest political bodies in the land are ever going to hold them accountable for anything. So why should they worry about it? They shouldn't, and they don't, and they're just telling you right out.
It's not just a political thing. I hear people say, oh, you guys are just propping up a person and Trump and all of that. And I'm like, no, we're propping up what he has stood for. We're just simply getting behind what a man chose to stand for. We have a president, a real president, who has stood more for the body of Christ and his church.
Just imagine thinking that Trump is a Christian or gives a shit in any way about any of this. I mean, I'm sure she doesn't even believe that. I'm sure she's just a con woman, but a bunch of the people in the congregation absolutely believe that. And it's sort of unreal to me that anybody could have that thought in their head.
Liberated. In my lifetime, he's the only president that even dared challenge the lying Johnson Amendment that intimidated pastors behind their pulpit. And I'm just here to prophesy in this room and to everybody that's watching, those days are over. We're not going to be intimidated. I don't care what they said about what amendment. We're not going to be intimidated. We are going to do what God has called us to do.
Yeah, let's tax him. But
we still have the real president that stood with Israel. Genesis 12, we know the scripture. If you stand with Israel and bless Israel, God said, I'll bless you. So if you think that we're going to just sweep that under the carpet and pretend the fraud didn't happen. In fact, Hank and I, man, we locked arms and we made a decision a long time ago, Mary. We said we are going to throw in the fight. We will not stop talking about fraud. We're not going to stop talking about the lies. I don't care what they write in the newspaper. We're not stopping because the truth of God must be heralded from the mountaintops. It must be spoken on the airwaves. And I don't care what they write in CNN. I don't care what they put in Newsweek. Let them write it all day long.
Yeah, they should be taxed, but they're never going to. No president is going to actually tackle religion. They're too fucking cowardly. Maybe like 100 years from now, something can be done about it, but not anytime soon, unfortunately. It's the scam that'll keep going for fucking ever. And it gets even more insane. Kent Christmas. He's always so jolly of the thought of all the people that are about to be murdered. Look how gleeful and evil these people are.
God is loosing an angelic army from heaven that's going to invade the earth.
All right, first of all, why does an all-powerful God need angels to do anything for him? He's all-powerful. He could just blink, like Genie from I, Jim or Genie, and everybody he wanted to would be dead. No need for any angels or humans or any of that shit. It don't add up.
And hear me, you're going to see leaders drop dead, not just in the United States. They're going to drop dead in Australia. They're going to drop dead in Canada. They're going to drop dead in Russia, in the Philippines, in Los Angeles, California, in New York City.
Yay!
God is going to say, I've had enough.
God
says
murdering
the Lord,
people.
and he's going to remove it.
Woo!
Years ago, probably 20 years ago, I began to speak prophetically, and God said, before I get done, there are going to be so many dead bodies in America that they will lay in the streets because there will not be room in funeral homes to handle the dead that's fixing to happen.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Wait a minute, your God's all love, right? If there's going to be so many dead in the streets, the funeral homes can't handle them all? Oh, okay, yeah, that all tracks. Definitely not an insane death cult. Just fucking wow. And I agree with this, folks. This is a brilliant way to challenge COVID vaccine religious exemptions. In Arkansas, about 5% of the staff at the privately run Conway Regional Hospital Health System has requested religious or medical exemptions. The hospital responded by sending employees a form that lists a multitude of common medicines, including Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, Preparation H, and Tums, that it said were developed or tested using fetal cell lines. The form asked people to sign it and attest that my sincerely held religious belief is consistent and true, and I do not use or will not use any of the listed medications. In a statement, Conway Regional Health President and CEO Matt Trope said staff who are sincere should have no hesitancy with agreeing to the list of medicines listed. But of course, they'll sign it anyway, and they'll still use the medication because it has nothing to do with religious exemption. It's political, and all they're doing is using religion as an excuse not to get vaccinated. We know that. They're not sincere in any way. They're liars. Religious people are just fucking born liars. So, but it's funny. I look forward to seeing how many actually sign that. And did you guys hear about this depressing ass story? So yeah, this guy was the headliner of a recent preaching event in Tennessee, church revival. And he was a convicted sex offender. He molested a 7-year-old girl, and they knew that he molested a 7-year-old girl, and they still let him go up there and preach anyway. They did not care. They still gave him a platform because they're fucking evil. They just want money. They don't give a shit about your children. Where are you at, Q? Once again, we're going to be covering the new Q documentary on the after show. You guys be sure to join me on Twitch for the after show. We're going to do like 3 hours. After this show's over, another 3 hours. So, prepare your anuses for that. And last up, all religious bullshit. Oh, did you guys see this one? So this campus preacher went out to campus with a sign that said, "Women should be in the kitchen." And it did not go well for him. He got his ass whooped. And I don't condone violence, folks, but play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That woman does not want to be in the kitchen, clearly. She welling on that dude.
Holy shit.
So what did we learn? Bing bong! And that's my religious bullshit segment. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's check the super chats real quick, and then we're going to finish the show off with a little COVID porn. Might finish the show a little early today, but we're going to do another 3 hours in the after show, so it's all good. James Garfield was a proponent of taxing church land, and he served like 140 years ago. The religious right caused us to regress. Yep. That's what conservatism is all about. Not just conserving, but regressing us back to less evolved states. And Fish Fingers and Custer became a Dust Buddy. Hell yeah, Dust Buddies. Get customized emojis to spam the chat with, and we got a new emoji. Bing bong. The cool new saying that all the kids are doing. So become a Dust Buddy today. Spam the chat with your emojis. Jason Morin. Ra the Sun God commanded me to bequeath to you this monetary gift. What happened to Thor? I love Ra and I love Thor. Both great gods. Appreciate it, Jason. Michael Disengale, $5. Thank you. Appreciate it. The Red, I better get to stay. 1 in 1,000 viewers. We'll see what happens. I might not purge you guys too much. E says, I think kids are trying to be like number 420, and that's it. You'll get your 900. Yep, we already passed 420. Let's get to 900 since there's 933 of you watching right now. Do it. Hit the like button, everybody. Like the video. Doesn't cost you anything. And all right, that's all the super chats. Last chance to get to your super chats tonight before we end the show and go do the overtime. Also, stay tuned to the end of the show where we're going to do the kitty party. As always, kitty party, kitty party, kitty party, kitty party. So first off, gonna do some COVID porn. Wrote a song about it, like the hit go. Bow chicka wow wow, COVID porn. And for those of you who don't know, this is a section where we point out anti-vaxxers who spread anti-vax memes and then died of COVID. That's what this whole section is about. So we've got a lot of positive feedback. A lot of these videos are going semi-viral. A lot of people say they're getting vaccinated because of these videos. You don't want to make my list, folks. I don't want to make an example out of you, but I will. And first off on the list, meet R. Lawrence Sanford. 70. He is an anti-vax pastor. He put out this video. Let's see what he had to say.
The left has been desperate, and they've been in a panic over loss of power, and they've been doing everything they can to destroy the Trump presidency. Part of the desperation on the left is that the president, if he gets another term, will continue to appoint younger judges to federal courts who will serve for life and stand for conservative values, which will, in
come on. What the fuck? Come on. God damn it.
Will serve for life and stand for conservative values, which will, in many cases, effectively block the agenda of the left. The left and the deep state have been unable to break Trump in any other way, not through supposed Russian collusion and not through impeachment. So there is this coronavirus contrived panic to collapse the economy and take that prop away from him.
That's right, folks. It's all a panic to destroy Trump. Isn't that true? And he posted a lot of fucking memes. He said, I'm not against vaccines, but the COVID vaccine is not a vaccine. A vaccine is a weakened virus injected that your body then fights off. The COVID vaccine is RNA that messes with your genetic code. I'm not familiar with all the science and doesn't plan on being familiar with it, but our Kaiser doctor told us clearly that there is no weakened COVID virus in the vaccine. He went on to say, if the president has his way as announced and a government rep knocks on my door to ask after and promote the vaccine, I will close the door on them and lock it. The government has no right to ask or know what I have or have not done with my own body. And then he got sick. And he's like, oh, first he's, well, then he posted, I don't know where it came from or how it happened, but we at Newsong have been slammed with COVID-19 cases. I wonder where it came from. I wonder how it could have possibly happened. It's a mystery. I myself am still extremely ill, as is nearly our entire staff, except Ray and NX, who are out of town. Yeah, they stay away from you plague rats and the only ones that are not ill. So, yeah, he did. Oh, my voice cracked. You who have been praying for Pastor R. Lawrence Sanford, I wanted to let you know, if you have not already heard or read, our dear pastor decided to go home and be with the Father. Yeah, he decided to die. Isn't that true? He was like, I'm tired of this life. I want to get COVID and die a horrible death. It's my choice. Sure it was. There are no words to express how all of us here on the staff and our church body are grieving right now. Bing bong! Like, what can I say, folks? All out of fucking sympathy for you. Fucked around and you found out. Super dead. Pastor Lawrence Sanford. Meet Josh G. Britt, 36, super young, Greenville, Tennessee, who posted, just because someone isn't afraid of COVID doesn't mean he or she doesn't believe in it. He or she understands the risk, but doesn't prioritize fear over life. He posted, I am not vaccinated by choice, and that's my right. Posted a lot of these memes we've seen before. I won't go over them because we've seen them before. Oh, here's one where the CDC is milking COVID for money. Because, you know, the CDC is making so much money from COVID, I guess. Here's one that says, no mask, no service, no mark, no sell. Goes on to say, no mask, no service, no mark, no sell. Do you see where this is going? They are conditioning the people to accept the mark of the beast from Revelations 13, 16 through 17. Who posted how to manipulate the masses with the picture of Bill Gates. That says underneath, step 1, fear. Do it or bad things will happen. Step 2, flattery. Do it and you're a good person. Step 3, bribery. Do it and you get rewards. Step 4, violence. Do it or else. We are at step 4. Well, Josh, those politicians are all vaccinated. And then he posted, well, people, I'm in the ER with COVID. They can't get my O2 levels to stay up about 60%. So now they're talking about moving to ICU and putting me on a vent. I am so scared. Can everyone please say a prayer for me? Yeah, they did. And Jesus said, I'm busy, dude. I'm watching the new episode of Naked and Afraid. I love seeing those people's butts. So, sorry, Josh D. Britt. Deceased. Age 36 from COVID. Meet Terrence Ben, known as Pretty Ben. I guess he is she's a trans woman. I don't know I don't know what their pronouns are, but posted news. One leading cause of the COVID virus not going away is because Americans refuse to take the vaccine. Me hollering at the TV, and bitch, I'm gonna keep refusing because y'all. What is GMFU? Something motherfuckers fuck you. Because y'all GMFU. Who posted, you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Your mind and heart will soon be at peace again. The weight is being lifted off you right now. Breathe. Be patient. Everything will be okay, which is ironic because they couldn't breathe and died from it. And yeah, they're dead. It's a sad day that people are trying to force motherfuckers to get the vaccine, they posted. That is so ridiculous. A motherfucker can't make me do shit. All this shit going on with these vaccines and these motherfuckers still trying to force it on people. I'm so glad my travel agency don't require it. I just try my best to stay safe. Dead. Non-living. Terrence Antoine Ben, Pretty Ben, 28, super young, travel CNA, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, died of COVID-19, 8/20/21. He, I guess that's his pronoun, he was all about self-love and bettering your life. He always worked hard to get what he wanted, except for the vaccine. And always cheered for other people's accomplishment, except for those who got the vaccine. And you're dead, Ben. You're dead. So, bad life decisions, Ben. Talk so much trash. God damn it. Meet Joan Compton Hayes. Meet Joanne Compton Hasmer? Hasmer Walks. Meet Joan Compton Hasmer Walks. I'll edit it. It'll be fine. 58. Racine, Wisconsin. According to this obituary, Joanne, what can I say that? According to this obituary, Joanne died of COVID on August 28, 2021. She posted, keeping score. The non-vaxxed versus the vax. Can get COVID, both of them. Can spread COVID, both of them. Can die from COVID, both of them. Can die from the vaccine, not the vaxxed. But the vax can. Yeah, you're much, much, much more likely to die of COVID and spread it if you don't have the vaccine. That's the problem. What you learned firsthand, Joanne. Who posted? Blame the media. The deadliest virus in the United States is the media. Oh yeah, it wasn't the media that killed you. It was these fucking memes that killed you. She posted, why is there no flu? Watch before they take it down. There's no flu because social distancing and masks pretty much knocked out this year's flu season because that shit works. Who posted, protest tomorrow in Green Bay. Yep. Go out and support anti-mask mandate protest. She posted, I've been tested COVID positive. Important. If anyone's been in contact with me the last few days, if you feel sick, see a doctor, they said. Sorry, y'all. I thought it was another bronical flare up. Nope. Fucked around and found out, Joanne. Posted, all your prayers and kind words help and are appreciated. Love you. Seems COVID is winning. Do not resuscitate now. No message, please. Dead. Her last post. They didn't resuscitate. And worm food. Meet Jeffrey Davis, 53, Cleburne, Texas. Who posted? Well, he looks like he was, according to this image, he died. He leaves behind a wife and 4 children, 2 sons and 2 adopted daughters. He only weighed in on his stance once on his Facebook page, but it was a doozy. I'll post it below. All right, let's see what he had to say about COVID. I will start by saying I am not vaccinated and I do not wear a mask. Nothing I have and am going through with COVID has made me rethink my position or wish I had done something different. I tested positive for COVID-19 on Wednesday, August 18th. Looking back to Monday, possibly even Sunday, I thought that I was having an allergy attack as I was away from home and out in West Texas. Itchy eyes and kind of blah. Normal for me with an allergy attack. Same on Monday, but Tuesday was a completely different story. Started feeling sick and tired with some joint aches. I ended up leaving work 2.5 hours early, which I never do. Got home and took my temperature, 99.5 degrees. However, my fever progressively went up to 101.7. Okay, I'm sick. This is not allergies. I do what I normally at night when I'm sick. I take NyQuil so I can sleep really well, at least 6 hours. Well, my illness was having nothing of this. It was like I did not take any NyQuil at all. Constant joint aches from my feet to my fingers, headaches that wouldn't go away, just enough to be annoying. Could not get comfortable. Mind was having a really strange, conscious dream of thought. Wednesday morning, I decided I needed to go see a doctor, and for the first time, I will get tested for COVID. Tests are negative for flu and positive for COVID. Nurse practitioner gave a handout that has me taking vitamin C and D and zinc, and I was already taking the recommended doses of D and zinc each day for the past about 9 months. Doesn't work. Which I believe has lessened the severity of the virus. He died from it. And 1 baby aspirin. Wednesday is a bit better with joint and muscle twinges and tweaking pain in only one spot at a time, starting in my right big toe and moving up to various random points on my body. Very light throat pain, only on spots where my tonsils are, and occasionally only when I swallow. I decided to try something different for pain. I took 3 Aleve, which worked. And I actually was able to sleep some, not too terribly much, tossing and turning. Thursday was more like Tuesday. Fever up to 101.5, joint aches, couldn't get comfortable. The Aleve didn't work at all on Thursday. Through the started hurting, I don't know what that means. Through the started hurting the same spot. I don't know. Maybe though? Anyway, something started hurting in the same spots more constantly. I decided to try 3 Advil and 3 Aleve at bedtime to see if that would work on the joint muscle pain. That helped slightly, but the constant joint pain kept me from resting comfortably and getting much sleep. Again, a lot of tossing and turning. Friday to be continued. Yep. Nothing makes me regret not getting the vaccine. It's all cool, cool, cool. Then he posted, COVID is no joke. Every day is something new, not exciting, and worse to deal with. And then his final post, well, I'm in the hospital on a respirator, more likely with COVID pneumonia and dead. Wonder if now you've experienced something that makes you wish you would have got vaccinated. Nope, because you're dead. You don't wish for anything anymore, do you? I guess you're free. Free of everything. Meet Nathaniel and Matthew Broussard, 33 and 39. According to this social media post below, Nathaniel Left and Matthew Right have both died of COVID. Both Nathaniel and his brother Matthew were anti-vaxxers and then had to battle COVID to their death. Prayers didn't help. Nathaniel posted, Democrats, when the fear starts fading. I've showed you guys this before with Indiana Jones swapping out climate change with COVID. I've showed you guys a lot of this before. He also posted, as they play the COVID case spike card again. Remember, Biden let in over 1 million non-vaccinated and infected illegals. I don't fucking believe that. Who posted, it puts the needle on its skin or else it wears the mask again. The science of the lambs, with the picture of Anthony Fauci as a Buffalo Bob from Silence of the Lambs. And now Matthew posted, Dr. Tony says criticizing him is an attack on science. Fauci, some of the attacks may be painful. He posted, the door-to-door vaccine guy halfway through his first shift. Yep, they taped him to a tree for trying to save people's lives. He posted, to defeat Delta variant, experts recommend doing all the things that didn't work the first time, according to his picture of Dr. Fauci. They seem to agree that Joe Rogan has the same credibility as Bill Gates for some reason. They posted, Joe Rogan, who's not a doctor, gives terrible vaccine advice. And they're like, yeah, well, so does Bill Gates. Same shit. Like most of the entries on this site, their family and community prayed really hard for these two brothers. One of their genuinely sweet and deeply religious friends led a prayer online. This is heartbreaking. I wish these prayers work for COVID, but it's vaccines we need. Please respect this woman. She's genuine.
Good morning, everybody. I'm just coming on here really quick. I want to pray for Matthew and Nathaniel this morning. So I'm not going to be long. I'm about to head to work, but I felt in my spirit to come on and to just pray for Matthew and Nathaniel Broussard right now.
Okay, well,
they are...
you seem very nice, but your spirit apparently doesn't know shit, because it didn't work. Prayers didn't work. I don't think this year can get any heavier. I don't know how my husband is holding it together. He left his job of 14 years that he loved so much. His very good friend, Nathaniel Broussard, passed away. Our home is a total loss due to Hurricane Ida. And today we found out that his best friend, Matthew Broussard, has also passed away. Yeah, well, thoughts and prayers didn't work. Should have got the vaccine. Meet, hey, come on, load up. You can do it, site. Do it. Meet, hey, Solinian, 57. I'm going to skip this one. This guy was spreading Israeli bullshit. Meet Doug Pothole, 58, from Ocala, Florida. He was in the jiu-jitsu industry, an extreme anti-vaxxer. He posted, the COVID Delta variant is ravaging America. People are dropping dead left and right, or so we are told over and over again in the media. Now, I don't know anybody that has it. I know one person that has it. You, motherfucker. And I don't know anybody that knows anybody that has it. Those of you that are doctors and nurses, stay out of this one. But I want to know from the average person, do you know anyone who has COVID right now? Has symptoms? Is in the hospital? Has the deadly Delta variant? Yes. Yes, I do. He posted, unvaccinated lives matter. Haha. Both an anti-vax piece of shit and also anti-BLM. A twofer. Who posted, Marxist media's new mantra is, those who are afraid to be seen getting the COVID vaccine. My thoughts in the comments below. I heard this on the national news tonight. There's a new concern to be dealt with. Those who are afraid to be seen getting the vaccine. What a bunch of absolute bullshit. I I'm as anti-COVID vaccine as it gets. And yet 2 of my sons decided to get it, and I can tell you I didn't give them any shit at all, nor would I. It's a personal choice. I don't want to get shit for my decisions, and I won't give anyone shit for theirs. As radical as I am, that's just reality. No one has to be afraid of being seen getting the vaccine. What a bunch of left-wing, anti-freedom, Marxist bullshit. But they're telling you what they feel. A lot of conservatives are scared to get the vaccine because they're afraid they're going to be judged as being cooks to the left. So it is true. Good on you for not making your kids feel bad about it, but your kids should have made you feel bad about it because you might still be alive. And oopsies, he posted day 5 of the flu. For 2 days, I've not been able to taste food. Yeah, that's COVID, dude. I wonder what I have. I wonder, mystery, what I will have, natural immunity to COVID. Yeah, you're totally going to have that. You're going to be fine, dude. I have faith in you. He posted, if COVID is the worst crisis we've ever faced, why is it so damn hard to find local clinics to see walk-ins? Probably because they're fucking slammed with dipshits like you. And then he posted, once I get past this vile CCP virus, lots of things are going to change. That's for sure. You know what's going to change? Your living status. From living to dead. Because you died. Seem to be in good shape, but you're dumb. So here's your obituary. Douglas Alexander Pothole. October 18th, 1962, August 29th, 2021, 58 years old, deceased. Meet Carl L. Moody, 53, Texas. Don't see a lot of black folks, but he was a pastor. He posted mass human experimentation about Pfizer data suggests their dose of COVID-19 vaccine strongly boosts protections against Delta variant. That's a good thing that we can boost up our immunities. He posted 33-year-old fully vaccinated woman reportedly dies from COVID-19 complications in rare breakthrough. This world is full of deception, he said. We must pray like never before. You should get vaccinated like never before. He posted 13-year-old dies in sleep after receiving Pfizer COVID vaccine. You know, people die all the time. Doesn't necessarily mean the vaccine has any connection to their deaths. But of course, you want to link them because it further spreads your narrative. He posted, Biden calls on states to offer $100 vaccine incentives. That's good. To which he said, they are aggressive in pushing this vaccine. Yeah, I wonder why. 700,000 deaths. He posted, worldwide deception. If you don't know what to believe, just make sure you believe in Christ. That worked out real well for you. He posted, get vaccinated. Why? Question mark. Why should I get vaccinated? And then he posted, please keep my dear friend, Miss Fee, and family in your prayers as they celebrate the life of her husband who went into the ICU on 8/12/21 due to COVID pneumonia and went home to be with the Lord. Yep, I guess he didn't post that. Somebody else posted that. Went on home to be with the Lord. The Lord called him home. Nope, his stupidity called him home. He was dumb, and it cost him his life. So, all out of sympathy. And I guess I'll do one more. What time is it? All right, one more. And then we'll do the kitty party. Meet Damon Thibodeau, 47, young, Jacksonville, Florida. He was released from death row after 15 years. He was found by DNA evidence not to have committed the crime after 15 years in prison. He survived that. He got out and was an anti-vaxxer, and he died. He posted, Tommy Lauren, I personally will not get the COVID vaccine, and I personally will not be forced to get it. If you want to get it, by all means, please do. He posted 7 o'clock case involving Johnson & Johnson. Yeah, trying to spread fear about the vaccine. He posted, the most powerful governments on earth can't keep a virus from spreading, but they say they can change the earth's temperature if you pay more in taxes. I've shown this before. Also, an anti-global warming dipshit. He posted, the same people that sell the panic sell the cure, with a picture of Anthony Fauci holding a bottle of snake oil. Dude, you're thinking of religion. They sell you sin so they can sell you the cure for it. And then he posted, welcome to the Fourth Reich, on a post that says Americans have few options to prove they're fully vaccinated. Then he posted, One state has had 5,000 infections, 80 deaths of vaccinated people. Then he posted, Alabama's GOP governor, it's time to start blaming the unvaccinated folks, to which he said, as if there isn't enough stupid people in the world. This happens. And he also wanted to say, I promise, I haven't met a single person here that wants her in charge of our state. She, along with the rest, can shove their vaccine up their asses. And yeah, he did. Update, according to this article, Damon had gotten his first shot and ended up in the hospital 2 days later with full-blown COVID, so at least he got his first shot. I guess he changed his mind somewhere along the lines, but not quick enough. Let's look at the article. Damon Thibodeau, who escaped death row in Louisiana after being exonerated, dies of COVID. I'm struggling to make peace with it, but I can't, said Steve Kaplan, the now retired lawyer who helped clear Thibodeau and assisted him in moving to Minnesota to restart his life. Yeah, imagine getting off death row, being exonerated for something you didn't do, and losing your life to fucking memes on the goddamn internet. The shit probably didn't even exist when he went to jail. But he got out and he got brainwashed, and that's what ended up executing him. That's a shame. Bing bong! And all right, folks, gonna save the rest for later. Got plenty more for the next show. And they're adding about 10 new ones between every show I do, so crazy times. And all right, folks, let me reach the super chats. We're gonna do the kitty party, and then those of you who want to can come join me on Twitch. We're going to do a 3-hour stream watching the new Q documentary. It's pretty good. Lots of moonbats, lots of crazy shit worth covering. Matt's Politic. I finally got over my needle anxiety and got my first poke this weekend. It was sweaty and clammy experience, but it's done. It's such a relief. It was like literally nothing. They pinched my arm right here on my bicep, and I didn't even feel it. I give the Dustin money. I give the Chuds bing bong. Bing bong! Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. Rockabop. Prayer did nothing. For the 670,000 people who have died to get vaccinated, yet nothing feels like prayer. Beast Nation, Mark of the Beast. Ah, yes, that tag team of The Undertaker. Real name, Mark Calloway and Brock Lesnar. Yeah, they should get a tag title run soon. Is that what they're calling their tag team? I don't watch wrestling anymore. I'm out of the loop on that. Urban Mask, the new meme from anti-vax peeps who die. They don't look healthy to me. They look old, fat, and had a condition. Yep, that's what they always say, even though a lot of them are very healthy. And it's a lot of people that are fat and unhealthy that are saying that about other people too and not getting vaccinated. So that's even more stupidity. They ignore kids in 30s who will die. Yep, true story. Bing bong. Thank you, so much. Just hit the like button already. Hit the like button. Listen to E. He knows what he's talking about. It's the least you guys can do. Dusty Smith, thank you. Bing bong. No problem, guys. Love you. Tie-ins filming. Please don't say jab, LOL. It's the new rep shock word. I'm just reading what they say. Max Carter, thanks for the good show, Dusty. The stuff is important for people to see. Things are getting scary out there. Yep, I know they are. Somebody got to cover it. James Magnum, James Garfield was a... Already read that. All right, anything else pop up? I am immortalizing my name forever and ever. Hell yeah, that's the way to do it. By sending the super chat to Dusty Smith. Say my name, Dusty. Stab a kitten. You are now immortalized. All right, folks, be sure to support me on Patreon. Patreon.com/podcast. There is a link in the description of this video to my Patreon. $1 to a month, whatever you can afford, it all adds up. Reward me for my hard work. I would very much appreciate it. Now, time for the kitty party. You guys ready for a kitty party? Hell yeah, you are. Let's do it. All right, move the... Let me go ahead and make it full screen. Boom. Get it. All right, move it over to here and down a little bit. Move this out of the way so you guys can see the kitties. And, all right. What kind of kitty treats we want? We gonna try some of this shit? We want to try some of this, guys? This is T-X sent these kitty treats. Ooh, this is nice and juicy. I just got kitty treat juice all over me. How about this one? Yeah, look at that. Delicious. Ooh, that smells like tuna. That smells good, don't it, guys? Come and get it. Everybody come and get it. Not just pretty one. Come on. Come on, kitty party. Kitty party, kitty party. Gonna tear up the kitty treats. 5 kitties. Got Mustache. Got Misty. Got Pretty Boy. I see Miss Cece over there on the speaker. So What's up, Miss CC? That is very, very smelly. I had this shit all over me now. All right, come on. More kitty party, kitty party, kitty party, kitty party. Yeah, there we go. Come and get her. Comes Fat Tana. Fat Tana. All about it. Pretty boy. Got little Misty over there. Can you see Misty? She's right over here. Anybody else want to come and get it? There you go. Anybody? Anybody? They're like, nope. Miss CC coming to get some. Miss CC coming to get some for the kitty party. Miss CC loves the kitty party. All right. Another successful kitty party, everybody. Amazing. This is the greatest show. Hit the like button. Be sure to stay tuned. I'm going to run to the restroom, and in 5 minutes from now, we're going to kick this after party off on my Twitch. It is Twitch TV /Dusty Smith. Gonna put it on the screen real quick. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. Get everything set back up. All right, kitty. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I need this room a little bit. All right. Nope. Too high. There we go. All right. Switch it back over. Switch it back over. All right. New notepad. This is my Twitch link. It is www.twitch.tv/Dusty Smith. And there is also a link in the description of this video. So if you need a link, there's a link in the description of this video to my Twitch. And we're going to watch the new documentary that came out on Hulu about QAnon. It's 3 parts. So come join me on my Twitch right now, folks. More fun to come. Love the shit out of you guys. The rest of you, I will see Friday. I do this show every week. Monday and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. The greatest show coming back at you. I'll have another amazing show for you on Friday. Love the shit out of you guys. See some of you on Twitch. See the rest of you Friday. As always, get vaccinated. Take care of yourself. Do something fun this week and think about me. Love the shit out of you guys. And as always, till next time, Logic. Gonna play a little Wobble Wobble. An original song by Dusty Smith, available on my SoundCloud. Link to my SoundCloud in the description of the video.